Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Remember, happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have. It depends solely upon what you think. So start each day by thinking of all the things you have to be thankful for. Your future will depend very largely on the thoughts you think today. So think thoughts of hope and confidence and love and success. If you do something for someone else, never remember. If someone does something for you, never forget. Improving yourself is a lot more profitable than trying to improve others. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. Your smile brightens the lives of all who see it. To someone who has seen a dozen people frown, scowl, or turn their faces away, your smile is like the sun breaking through the clouds. Forget yourself by becoming interested in others. Do every day a good deed that will put a smile of joy on someone's face. Good leaders are scarce, so I'm following myself. Fear is the result of a lack of confidence. A lack of confidence is the result of not knowing what you can do. A lack of knowing what you can do is caused by a lack of experience. A lack of experience is caused by a lack of doing something new. Perhaps you will forget tomorrow the kind words you say today, but the recipient may cherish them over a lifetime. Believe that you will succeed, and you will. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. If you must make a mistake, make a new one each time. Fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Life truly is a boomerang. What you give, you get. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us, power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Nobody is more persuasive than a good listener. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Abilities wither under criticism, they blossom under encouragement. It is the way we react to circumstances that determine our feelings. Don't ask a man what is important to him. Watch how he spends his time. Face the thing that seems overwhelming and you will be surprised how your fear will melt away. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy but the worst habit you could possibly have. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Learning is an active process. We learn by doing. Only knowledge that is used sticks in your mind. There are 4 ways, and only 4 ways, in which we have contact with the world. We are evaluated and classified by these 4 contacts: what we do, how we look, what we say, and how we say it. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. I realize now that people are not thinking about you and me or caring what is said about us. They are thinking about themselves before breakfast, after breakfast, and right on until 10 minutes past midnight. They would be 1,000 times more concerned about a slight headache of their own than they would about the news of your death or mine. An hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. The world is filled with interesting things to do. Don't lead a dull life in such a thrilling world. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Your smile brightens the lives of all who see it. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon, instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our windows today. Let us not get so busy or live so fast that we can't listen to the music of the meadow or the symphony that glorifies the forest. Some things in the world are far more important than wealth. One of them is the ability to enjoy simple things. Everybody in the world is seeking happiness, and there is one sure way to find it. That is by controlling your thoughts. Happiness doesn't depend on outward conditions. It depends on inner conditions. Remember, happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have. It depends solely on what you think. Criticism is futile because it puts a person on the defensive and usually makes them strive to justify themselves. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurts their sense of importance, and arouses resentment. The world is so full of people who are grabbing and self-seeking. So the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. He has little competition. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. First ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Then prepare to accept it. Then proceed to improve on the worst. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Take a chance. All life is a chance. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. Listen first. Give your opponents a chance to talk. Let them finish. Do not resist, defend, or debate. This only raises barriers. Try to build bridges of understanding. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. Success in dealing with people depends on sympathetic grasp of the other person's viewpoint. An old man was asked what had robbed him of joy in his life. His reply was, things that never happened. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. If you want to be a good conversationalist, be a good listener. To be interesting, be interested. Instead of worrying about what people say of you, why not spend time trying to accomplish something they will admire? If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there worrying. It's the worry that gets you, not the lack of sleep. Do the thing you fear to do and keep on doing it. That is the quickest and surest way ever yet discovered to conquer fear. It isn't work that makes you tired, it's your mental attitude.